Working at Madera Social Services offers numerous advantages. Staff members experience job stability, collaborate closely with colleagues, have a chance to assist individuals and families, and contribute to the community. Additionally, there are opportunities for career advancement. With us today to discuss department careers is Administrative Analyst of Personnel, Wendy Castillo. Hi, Wendy. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Ashley.
So can you give us some examples of career advancement opportunities within the department?
Absolutely. I would like to start by saying that we deeply appreciate the dedication and valuable contributions of our staff in entry-level positions. Your hard work and commitment play a critical role in the success of our organization. For those interested, there are many different ways to advance here at DSS. We encourage all staff to look for advancement opportunities. Do not be afraid to look outside of your job trajectory. An example of a typical advancement path could be vocational trainee, extra help, vocational assistant, extra help, eligibility worker 1, eligibility worker 2, eligibility worker 3, or eligibility supervisor. You do not have to stay where you were hired. For example, you could hire in as an eligibility worker 1. A possible job path could be eligibility worker 2, social worker 1, social worker 2, employment and training worker 3, admin analyst 2, program manager, and even deputy director.
Fantastic. So do you need a degree to advance at DSS?
Yes and no. It will depend on the qualifications of the position.
And do staff evaluations play a role when determining if someone qualifies for a position?
Yes. For promotions through promotion by competitive standards, per the employee standards minimum qualifications on the application, the employee must be rated competent or higher in all categories on the evaluation in order to pass the portion of the examination.
And how can staff know if there are internal offerings here at the department?
Okay. Personnel sends out emails with links to current open recruitments to all staff, and HR sends out emails for all county-wide recruitment.
So if staff have questions regarding qualifications of a job, who can they contact?
Staff can find the job descriptions on the county or Merit websites. For questions regarding qualifications, they can contact HR or Merit. We recommend reaching out to your supervisor for their knowledge about their position you are interested in.
Thank you. So let's listen to a few DSS staff members as they talk about their career paths within the department.
How long have you been working with Madera Social Services?
According to CalPERS, 7.596 years.
Myself, I've been with the department almost 13 years now.
Nice. Could you share how you've moved up in the department over the years?
So I actually started out in the mailroom as a central services assistant when I was initially hired, and within 6 months I was actually promoted to an analyst, which is what I'm currently doing now.
Nice. For myself, I started in January 2017 as a social worker 4. I was a fresh graduate with a master's degree. I did that for, I had to take notes here, 2.5 years, and then I was promoted to social work supervisor. I did that for 3.5 years, and then I got promoted to program manager, so where I'm at now.
Oh, nice.
So I've been doing that for over 1.5 years now. What skills or experiences have you gained while working for the department that you believe contributed to progressing in your career?
Yeah, so I think that the skills of working with other departments and other organizations within the county, and again, how they're connected to those services, how each of the various programs that we monitor and oversee, how they, work along with other programs that other departments have. And so getting that skill set, that knowing that you have to develop a system that can be with multiple teams, I think is a very important skill to have.
That's very good. That's similar to my answer, actually, when I was thinking about it. It's, the nuances of county government, knowing everything, and networking, getting to know everybody, time management, a caseload organization. That's definitely something I've learned, budgets, finance, for social workers, honing motivational interviewing skills, leadership skills, networking, I said networking, and advocacy.
What motivated you to join this department? And what has been your driving force since then?
For myself, I noticed that I had a skill with working with kids that, demonstrating empathy for kids that are having difficulties, struggling, and the positive impacts from that, like that I was able to work positively with them. So I just noticed that it was a strength, and I decided to go towards child welfare. For yourself?
Yeah, so I mean, I think it was just that there's such a multitude of services. I mean, there's a lot of programs that are very interconnected, and it's like if one thing kind of doesn't suit your personality, you can always kind of possibly transition to something else. From employment and training services, fiscal, finances, that kind of stuff. So
a lot of options.
A lot of different opportunities.
I agree with that.
Thank you, Paul and Chris, for sharing your career journeys with us. Would you like to add anything else, Wendy?
We would like to extend our sincere appreciation to the dedicated staff who tirelessly support the community members of Madera County and the department. Your commitment makes a positive impact on countless lives.
Thank you, Wendy, for joining us today to discuss DSS Careers. That concludes this episode of Inside Track. If you have any questions about today's episode or you have suggestions for future episodes, you can direct those to the DSS Media Studio mailbox. Tune in next month for another episode of Inside Track. For the DSS Media team, I'm Ashley Monk. Thank you for watching.